chat if it's open. Is it open? Is the Q&A questions channel open or not? Okay, it is open. Thank you. Don't flood the channel, dude. Do not. Why is Terrarian J? There, you can't even speak. Okay. Don't speak in the Q&A questions channel. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna answer set this question first. Is Vukros getting fired? Is he in this VC actually? Hold on, let me find him. Let me find this dude. Hold on, let me invite you like on stage.
I'm done.
What is your opinion? What is this question? Okay, do not ask
Let me just
political
increase somewhere real
questions.
quick.
Don't ask political questions. That is not about SD. Do not ask political questions about SD. Okay, anyway. Let me go answer the first question and I'll answer them from the bottom. Just put your questions into Q&A questions and I'll answer them over time. Okay.
Let them stack up for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. There's like barely any people right now, so I'll wait a little bit. Terraria and J, people can hear me. You might just unmute your headphones or something. Do not bring up any mods, I swear. Probably that's a lot of questions, okay. Put your questions in the Q&A questions. I will not be answering questions that are sent in the stage channel. Just so you know. I'll start once there's like at least 120 people, or like 110. So there's 104 right now. 106. 105. Okay. When is Vukros getting fired? Vukros is getting fired on update 7. When Skibidi Toilet Mayhem Omega releases. Why is Bablo here? Why is Bablo here, dude? Come on. Okay, it's been like 4 minutes. Let me check how loud I am on my microphone real quick, hold on. Okay, let me increase my microphone volume real quick. It's gonna take like a little bit. Okay, volume mixer. Okay. Anyway, now. Okay, so I'll start answering the questions now. Okay, anyway. How long would getting all Armada units take, more or less? Since Armada units aren't necessarily credits, only for the lobby upgrades, the plan is for... It's... Overseer Traitor was like the start to the quest units, and... Oh my god, dude. Hand, do you not have any permissions? Still. Okay, this one-hand man, dude. Hello, Hand.
Oh man, I just woke up.
I could tell.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Overseer Traitor was like the start to the quest hours, and it was made way too hard from what I've seen from the community. And I'm just gonna say this now: Armada units are gonna be quest units. Everything is gonna be from quests, and the plan is like, this might change, but the plan is for like a day's work for everything, the entire like Armada. That might change still, depending on how it goes, though.
24 hours.
Yeah. Like if you were to grind, like no non-stop, no breaks, it should take like a day or more. Maybe it might end up more, it might end up less.
At least,
What happened to
at
the
least all the units before the big unit.
yeah? What happened to the realistic skibidi heads? Why did you change it to Roblox heads? Well, it's the realistic skibidi heads don't look great on towers. It's for like enemies only, since if you can just look at the G-Man 3.0 tower. The model is kinda like, no offense, but it's not like the best. Then we have G-Man 4.0 and G-Man 5.0, which look much better.
Also, Half-Life 2 like head models are way harder to animate. So
Yeah, that's why the the moving animations for the like realistic skibidi heads, they just go fucking crazy, dude. They move up and down everywhere.
yeah, but the face doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah. Is Christmas update planned already? Well, Christmas update might end up getting cancelled for Armada, like update 4, since update 4
Update.
is gonna be
It
huge.
will. We do not have any plans for a Christmas update
Yeah.
currently. We have all focuses on Armada
Hello.
currently.
There might be. I might release one tower for Christmas.
We could
I
just
mean,
release
yeah.
the Jolly Crate with like something in it.
No. We can, something similar.
Yeah. Jolly Speaker Woman is not coming back though. This is like the rarest tower in the game right now. Literally no one has that tower. Will
I have
Astro
it.
Poly ever be reworked to include his sword? Probably for update 4. I've asked the hand to add the sword attacks, but a pirate has to just animate them, so it's probably update 4. How many multiverse chapters are planned, and will the Apocalypse G-Man be seen? I mean, multiverse chapters will go on until the multiverse series ends, which is like episode 50. But they're on like episode 48 right now, so that's not ending anytime soon.
Bro's on.
Can you please not
it-
speaking
Bro, they're
through your
way
question?
past 50. What are you on?
No, they're ending on episode 50. Multiverse is ending on episode 50. Dom Studios confirmed this. Please don't speak
I'm
into
like
any questions.
episode 49 right now, right? I don't know.
No, they're on episode 48, I think. Let me check real quick. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna check later. If Chapter 2 Multiverse Boss is infected UTC, will Chapter 3 Multiverse be Pennywise stole it and Dom, this upgraded scientist, stole it? There's not like any plans for Chapter 3 Multiverse right now. The plan for Chapter 2 Multiverse is just infected UTC and maybe the alternative timeline where Titan Clockman got infected as well. That's only a maybe though, since he destroyed everyone. So I don't think that's gonna be like in the chapter. Will you guys ever? Okay, no, that's rebalancing. I'm not gonna answer anything for balancing. Um, would you guys ever add X damage or X skill requirements for abilities that are gonna be given to future units? And can I tell them about the like unlockable attacks in lobby for the upcoming thing? Since
Well,
the
Zero. If you're gonna
yeah,
ask that, maybe don't say it in a.
no, no,
Yo,
that's the
this.
point. That's the point. That's the point. Anyways, unlockable things are coming into lobby, so maybe it depends. As well, the trades like rework. If Alo or someone like chooses to make it that the slots get unlocked with the kills, then that's also coming. You could see that in the polls channel there. You did the polls where you need like a required amount of kills to unlock a trade slot. Uh, will we ever see more content creator towers in the future? Yeah, there's more to be planned, but the first batch is the current ones, and there more will come later. But we're just focusing on update for now. What will Chapter 8 and 9 and Multiverse Chapter 2 to 4 be based on in their respective series? So Chapter 8 is probably
Chapter
gonna
8.
be
Chapter 8
Titans fighting
is
G-Man or Titans getting jumped by the Astros. It was planned to be like both in like 2 stages where there was gonna be like a cutscene or something where it changed the map and everything. But that might not come. Chapter 9 is gonna be episode 76 where Duchess appeared for the first time. Multiverse Chapter 2 is obviously Titan Clockman versus Infected UTC, and then it's probably just gonna follow the series. So, like before mentioned, the Pennywise toilet, Upgraded Scientist toilet, and then I think next was like Counter Titan or something. I can't remember. Again, will we ever see new clock units coming in the future? I'm from the series. I don't think there's been any like new clock units other than like I forgot his name. Like Sinister is his name. When he was on the Alliance's side, might come as a tower in the future. Will there be an easier way to grind shards? I've seen there's been like an old suggestions for some shards map, like Crystal Caves or something, but that was added to Versus, so probably. At what point after Armada will Arco's UTTV be added to the game? Arco's UTTV isn't like on the plan
5.
list right now, so probably like community season, which is like in mid 2026, early 2026, somewhere like that. Do you have guys ever had other units from other multiverses? Maybe. We've talked about Verlance, but the problem with Verlance is it's insanely power crept, especially with the battle armor stuff. But I could see Tri-Titan getting added to be like Upgrade Titan Clockman level. So probably Tri-Titan and the Tri-Soldiers like Artemis and Athena. Will there be a harder mode like Real Hidden Wave or Trials in the future? No. Those two are already impossible for 99% of the game's player base. Will okay, now value unit list managers will not be getting their own special sign. We already have way too many signs. There's staff, senior staff,
Hey, I
developer,
have a
player
question.
sign.
Very important
Yeah,
question.
And there's a
yeah,
question.
yeah, hand.
Is
Yeah.
is Terra actually a female? Because I have been bound to believe that
Um.
Okay, okay.
I don't know
Uh,
if I can answer
Probably.
that.
No, I have an answer to that question. I have come to the
I have an
conclusion that
answer, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna
Terrarian
say it
J
for
is a
privacy reasons.
toaster. That's all you need to know. Terrarian J is a toaster. Terrarian J is a toaster.
It's either a man or
That's
a
your
woman.
answer.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. You pick
No,
yourself.
no, no, no. It's a toaster. It's a toaster. Terrarian J is a toaster. I know it has to be true. There's no way Terrarian J isn't a toaster. Okay. Anyway, back to the questions. How impactful do you think Update 4 will be for the game? With how many changes there is coming to the game, and especially the chapters, Armada, more quests, more quality of life, I'm bound to believe that it could potentially and probably fix some of the biggest issues with the game, especially how Aloxlow fixed data loss and how loading took way too long in Trading Plaza. So that's like also huge. So it's gonna be a big update. Will more Astro units be added in the future? Uh, Probably not. Unless like Duchess gets like freed or something. I've seen theories that Duchess is like controlled by the Astros or
here. One
something.
sec. By the
Yeah.
way, I will point this out. There's gonna be one smaller filler update, and then there's gonna be the Armada update.
Yula, you
I'll
can
just
answer
say.
some questions if you want.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
answer some questions.
Will more currencies be added to the game? For pencils and drills, plot coins will be turned into multiverse coins, and with those, you'll buy anything from the Dom Studios universe. For traits, we are planning to have trait rerolls, different tiers of them, and there is going to be like a trade up and a dismantle system, so you can like pick what you want to roll. And the common ones are going to be guaranteed from nightmare chapters, so you can always just so you always have a guaranteed way to like get up to the better ones, and you don't have to hope on luck all the time. Okay. Will there be new Astro units? Maybe. We have a space detainer and space UFO, but I don't think we're planning on adding any Astro units. But enemies, yes. Yes, Astro enemies are coming in the near chapters that are coming with update
Can I say
4.
something? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Astro enemies will probably kill your towers, like TDX style. So, good luck.
Can you
Okay,
recolor
continue.
Awakened Crater to base form Crater? No. No, he's like that for a reason.
What?
Would champion and clock slash sinister clock with and upgrade time clock with Astral Sword be added? No. No. I'm not we're not adding a one shot. Will old unobtainable all units become obtainable sometime in the future? They could be. They could be. It's been concepted, but I don't think it's gonna go past the concept for a while.
Why don't you
Will
guys
upgrade
let some
speaker carrier
people
be
up
a
here to
tower
ask
itself or an
questions?
ability on like executor?
The
It's gonna be a tower.
after we finish answering like the important stuff and Q&A questions.
There's some guy with 10 questions, but I gotta answer these. Will
Yeah,
UTTV and UTS get battle damage versions? I don't think so. I don't think we have any plans on that. I don't know if hyper overcharged UTS counts as a battle damage version, but
no, our
yeah.
overcharged UTS is in like prime conditions. It has both
Okay.
speakers for some reason. So
Okay.
with the
Are
UTS server, I can
Verland's
think of
characters
more.
in plan for sometime soon? Soon, no, but it's definitely on our minds. They have some pretty cool characters that could be added. Will we see more towers like Gojo, Slender TV, etc.? You have they happen pretty often. I don't know why that question. Will more towers get corrupted versions? Probably. We're gonna have to give something up for Nightmare chapters. That's just not credits at the end of things. So maybe. Will end game units ever be rebalanced like early game were? Uh, we'd like to, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that caused like a lot of rioting, and we don't kind of want that. Is Astro the Scientist mech coming? Yes, he is coming. Will UTS get a movable version like the others? I don't think UTS is gonna become controllable, but you're gonna have to ask that from hand.
Wasn't
He's
that
got
like
some plans for
planned?
UTS. He's got some plans for UTS, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Will Nightmares get any lore? There's some like kinda official lore out there, but that's like Discord only. I don't think we're gonna be implementing the into the game anytime soon.
No, I'm pretty sure if we added like we could add like some tab where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
edit
yeah, yeah,
lore.
yeah. We
Then
got like a
again,
lore in my mind, but like
we'd need someone like
yeah.
Terrarian to like make a proper constructed
We
version of the
flesh
lore.
it out,
Then
yeah.
again, it's
We've got
not
like a
perfect in
base,
my
but like
opinion.
we need someone to flesh it out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would like care. That's not like a
Will we
die-hard
ever
fan
have
of
an
the
event
game.
like Overseer again or no? Could you like elaborate send me a DM and elaborate real quick. I don't get that question.
I think
When
he
is the
means like
drill race gonna be added?
Halloween.
Update 5.
Okay, I'm gonna answer some questions
What
from
were you gonna say?
older. I think he means like acts. I mean act negative. I mean act negative 3 was cancelled because our mother Hisriel didn't the models didn't end up coming that great because of time constraints, so he doesn't feel like happy releasing them. So it had to be cancelled, and he's gonna remake the models to be much better. I could show some of the models since they're depends on hand if he allows me to.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna answer some of the older questions now. I'll tell you when you can answer the newer ones again.
Let me just swap
If in the next 5 minutes I get out of bed, I will show gameplay of one one tower.
Show the big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Okay, anyway, where was I again? Okay, here. Will there be multiverse nightmare chapters? If probably there will be multiverse nightmare chapters, but I don't know how that would work. Like with the setup for nightmare chapters in mind, since it's already really messy. The first nightmare chapter is like chapter 3, then it goes chapter 4, then it goes chapter 1. So probably, but this might get changed to not like happen. Will there be more community seasons? Mm, that just depends. But there's the planned one, and then for the future we'll see if like we think of that again. It's really good community engagement in my opinion. So big maybe. How difficult is the new chapter 8 and 9 if it's coming? Is it harder than some nightmare chapters? Well, chapter 8 is the G-Man versus Titans or the Astro like invasion beginning. So if it's the Titan versus G-Man fight, it will be similar to chapter 8. If it's the Astro invasion, it will be much harder because of Astros being completely different and much more stronger. Harder than Nightmare chapters, probably easier than probably like a bit harder than the easier Nightmare chapters, but not by a lot. Probably like equal difficulty. Is it possible that UTT will be getting a rework to be stronger or nearby GTOLED 4.0? With the Watchmen of Doom remodel and entire rework, there is already a planned UTTV remodel to be more to like the series, and with that, probably we could change his DPS a little bit to make him like, I don't know, prime UTTV like you guys asked. But I don't think he will be stronger than UTC Prime, since UTC Prime is meant to be stronger than UTTV on purpose. So, what is the most
Also,
expensive unit in this update? Yeah? You
wait,
wanna say
wait, wait.
something?
Let me just comment on this.
Okay.
UTTV is only gonna get a remodel because we're gonna need a new base for the Watchmen of Doom remodel. So
Yeah. What would change though, what would change though, is Juggernaut Cannon and Blade being on the tower at the same time. That is nonsensical. It makes no sense. Anyway, what is the most expensive unit in this update? Probably the speaker carrier. That dude's big. What type of ability would you envision the drill race to have? Traps. Since Alex already leaked traps, drills will have like traps where they, like TDX mine layer. They just place stuff on the path to stop the enemies and just deal damage. It could probably like end up being like some turret as well or something that just deals damage in a certain range. Will there be a new clock unit other than Champion? Champion Clock Titan is not happening, like the actual one, since even if we did add him to the game, he'd have to be like 100 billion DPS, and that is just too much. That would be insane power creep. We're gonna do our own version of Champion. I don't think he's gonna be like a Titan, probably like a semi-Titan or something. You know how there's like Ultimate Clock? It's gonna be something even better than Ultimate. Probably. That can still change though. Will there be more in-game 11 slot units than KJ? There's already a lot of 11 slots from like game nights and challenges, so probably not. Drill race or pencil race will arrive in the future. Drill race and pencil race will arrive in like update 5. I don't know if at the same time, so probably update 5, update 6, and or if at the same time then update 5. Would upgraded versions of Ultimates showcase the multiverse variations? Probably no. And will a Ultimate Toilet Tower even come? I don't. There's not any plans for Ultimate Toilet right now, but he will come in the future. Yeah, the Ultimate reworks are gonna completely change them anyway. Okay, question 1. Will you guys add more Jujutsu Kaisen towers? That was already answered. Will there be a corrupted Sinister Clockman? No. Will we ever see more special features that are as good as controller towers? There was a planned like moving tower that moved, and like you couldn't control it, but it moved around. That's already on like Cat Toilet and Santa Cameraman. So will we ever see Tri Titan before 2028? That's in 3 years, so 100%. Can Ultimate Clockman summon Future Large Clock or Upgrade Titan Clockman? Me personally, I do not want Ultimate Clockman to summon Upgrade Titan Clockman, nor Future Large Clock, so probably just base Titan Clockman, because of how overpowered he already is. Will we get a controllable unit next update? Right now, there's only the speaker striker that's controllable, so might probably there's gonna be more, I think. That was answered. Will future stuff be less expensive and easy to grind for? Well, since the game is already like infamous for being really grindy, like way too grindy, I already changed some of the towers like G-Man 5.0 and Prime UTC to be cheaper, since the game is way too grindy for like the average player that's on like mobile or on the iPad or just on like not the best PC. So it's not gonna be as grindy as it used to be. The quests are gonna take like, as mentioned before, like a day for the base towers until except the final one. Can we see more creative characters like Awakened? Probably. There's a lot of them already in the game, so. Will you add Monster Up G-Man? X18 G-Man was planned to release with the Halloween update, but it didn't come out because Hizreal doesn't like modeling him, if I remember correctly. Will there be a unit which features 3 characters or 4 characters, like example G Squad together or Dark Speakerman and Punchman? I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Oh, Hand is screen sharing something. Okay, he's screen sharing the big guy. The only tower that has like multiple towers at once is General Cameraman right now, so. Okay, Yule Khan, you can say something now if you want.
Let me speak for 5 minutes and already cut me off.
What? You were speaking? I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry, dude.
No.
Sorry,
You let me speak for 5 minutes and then you took over.
Okay, I'm sorry, you can answer more questions now.
Will UTTV have Astroclaw on his back? Possibly? I don't know. It depends on how Han's feeling this day, you know? Will there be a Prime Titan Speakerman and a Prime Titan TV man? I don't know. I don't think we can pull out like 2 extra Matrix of Leaderships out of anywhere, man. That's gonna be a pretty hard thing to do. you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if we find 2 more Matrix of Leadership. I'll let you know. Will there be the Dieter version of Titan TV Man? Which one is it? Let me try.
It's the UTV with the
Astro
Claw.
Astro?
Yeah.
Maybe? But that's a very big maybe. It's not like planned. Yeah, I saw.
Yola, can you take over real quick? I need to do something. Hold on.
Will the strongest cameraman in Curse TV have an upgrade in the future? Probably not. It's not like really planned, but you never know. Maybe second will be like, yo, can we drop these upgrades or something? And then have a motivation for 5 seconds, you know? Will you guys create a new chapter? Yes. If you check in game news, there's this thing called a roadmap, and it has chapter 8 and chapter 9 in it, next to the Armada, signifying that they will release together. How many suggestion towers will be added in the game? Like, I'm guessing around like 4 to 5, because we need like 4 towers for the base, 3 to 4, and then we need a tier 500. So who animates the units? Pirater. when Act Negative 3 has been unfortunately canceled due to our modeler. He was trying to rush the models, but then due to him rushing the models out and the concept art being a little off and he couldn't really understand it, he's not happy with the models and he would not. And then it's probably delayed for the next Halloween.
Can I answer something now, or?
Okay, yeah, you can answer something.
Will Skibidi Defense ever get a miniseries of its own? I mean, Cade has like made an animation of O5 TV, so if Cade feels like he's like free to do whatever he wants for like SD animation, we can always just like give him some of the original models to help with the animation instead of him having to make his own that are like based off the towers. Will there ever be any modes like boss battles or something? Well, raids were planned as a mode with like one of the original raids was gonna be Watchmen of Doom invading the camera base. But that was cancelled because Aloxlow didn't feel like making it at the time. It could still come back, so probably. Will we get matchmaking for versus mode? Ask Hand. That was planned for like way before. It's been planned ever since versus released. It just hasn't happened yet. How long do you plan to update SD for? Until the series dies, I guess. I don't really want to like. We don't really want to release an official. Yeah, until the series or game dies out. But the whole Invis situation has like some kind of killed the series. We can't really say anything about the situation because we could just get sued immediately, and that we really do not want that to happen. So I guess just until the game dies. God. Okay.
How much Robux would skipping on the Armada quest cost? I mean, per character, it's not gonna be that much, but considering there's like 8 to 9 Armada characters, it's gonna add up to like at least 7K, sadly. Like, you know, one by one, they're not that expensive, but you know, it adds up. Because it's not like a pack or a bundle or anything where you get like a giant discount of everything.
There's a lot of them. There's like a lot planned. And I don't think we are releasing like the final one with the current update, since there's nothing really special to it. But so yeah, it's just gonna add up. But it's one by one, like you all said, it's not gonna be that expensive. It's something like Overseer Traitor, but even cheaper. Even cheaper. So like the average player can actually skip something if it's just way too tedious. Wow, look at that guy, he's firing his blasters.
Will we get more multiverses and expansions onto the current ones? Yes, we've said this like 20 times. Yes, and Zombieverse itself will also get an expansion at one point. No idea when, but it will get one.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions now. Will anyone be stronger than Upgraded and Clockman in the new upgraded speaker units update? No. I mean, if you mean like Upgraded and Clockman without the abilities, then there's a tower that's really close to his base DPS. But with the abilities, he does like 500 million DPS, so that's not even close. What were you saying?
Okay, I just realized Q&A questions has a 1 hour slow mode, so if anyone even wanted to submit new questions, they couldn't, because it's like a 1 hour slow mode.
So someone make it like 15 minutes or 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, but anyone who actually has questions at this point is already stuck in slow mode, so like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, no, doesn't it get like...
After a point, let's just move to like normal stage chat, I guess.
Yeah, I'll move to normal stage chat after all of this is finished. Okay, will the game get discontinued after Skibidi Toilet ends, or will you continue it with a different team? I don't think Skibidi Toilet is gonna end anytime soon. But if it does get killed off because of this whole big thing, I think Hand has like a plan where we can just do multiverses And then probably just our own thing with the Nightmare lore and other stuff. Okay, anyway. Will Chief ever get buffed because of the special episode where he rewinds the entire world, banish Sinister, and stop time to make Titan Clockman? Probably with like an unlockable like attack or entire new upgrade where he just becomes unironically overpowered. So probably.
Yes.
Okay, you want to answer some questions, Yula, or can I keep going? Yula. Okay, I'll just answer.
Yeah, you
Will
can
Executor
answer
be
that
around?
couple.
Yeah, will Executor be around Prime UTC or UTTV level? Since he's an entirely new like technology and he's super advanced compared to the old Titans, which are so like they're just old. I imagine he's gonna be like near UTTV, but not better. He's gonna be. The abilities will make up for that by a long shot. The abilities are gonna be insane. And especially the special interaction with one of the towers that are coming as well. Where he like gets charged up and stuff. That's gonna be cool. Are there actual chances of Astro fan-made units that aren't in only events? We already have like an Astro fan-made unit, but it's like the Astro Large Cameraman. I imagine there could be like an Astro Speaker Man, an Astro TV Man. I also wanted to add like Betrayer Scientist TV from that one fan made where the TV man betray the Alliance for the Astros since he's cool. So once we do add Scientist TV, hopefully there's gonna be like Betrayer Scientist with the Astro technology and stuff. So yes. What is the next big update after Armada and what stuff we might get? So after Armada, there's gonna be just more chapters, then more towers like Kleiner, the Astro upgraded Scientist Mag, Hugo Boss, the Head Scientist Cameraman, and just also the Claw upgraded TV and the Blade upgraded TV. So yes, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff planned after Armada, like right after Armada. Will Executor Speakerman be able to reflect stuns like he does in the series? Yes, hopefully. Hopefully Hand will do that. Or if he doesn't, we can just make him have a stun cap of 0 seconds. Actually, like
Is there a confirmed date for the Armada update or not yet? Not a confirmed date, but we're pretty sure it's coming before Christmas.
With how it's going right now, it could release even faster than before Christmas, but that's just a little
Yeah, before Christmas. What do you mean faster than before Christmas? Anything before the 24th
like,
is before Christmas.
Shut up, bro, shut up. You know what I mean, dude. Like, even before that, dude. Like, early December or something. Like, early December. Probably. If not, then just Christmas.
If there are good verses that release soon, will you also add? Do you mean multiverses? So if like anyone, like someone releases a cool multiverse like currently, is that what you mean?
Only cool like fan-made or multiverse
Yes,
I've seen
okay,
is
yes.
just Dom Studio.
You know, theoretically, if that does happen, we will definitely think about it. When will you know, it's like half of your questions I've been noticing. You could just scroll up in game news and there's this thing called a roadmap. There's this thing called a roadmap, which says, and it says early 2026 for Chapter 2 Multiverse.
Let me send the roadmap into the stage chat. Hold on.
No, Tara.
I know Corey's screen sharing this, so please block this on your screen as well. Like, send it into stage chat. There's people that aren't in the Discord. Okay.
Will there have more? Okay. Will there be more units from not from Skibidi Toilet? Yeah. Obviously, there's been like a lot, and recently there's been a good bit. If original Skibidi Toilet series discontinued, will the game be cancelled or also be discontinued? The game itself is not going to be discontinued as long as we have players and, you know, a community that actually plays and enjoys the game. Will there be more staff units like seconds into Awakened Creator? Maybe, maybe not. We don't have any specific plans for it currently. Once again, Drill Race is coming in Update 5 in 2026, and it's listed on the roadmap that's been conveniently put in Q&A answers. Is Jeffrey gonna be added? Probably. Will there be more multiverses like Zombie? Yes. Is Astro UTTV ever gonna be added? He could be added? It's not like a sure thing, but you know, I think I've already answered this. Is Mothership it being a boss in future chapters? Possibly. Will the Zombie Multiverse X18 G-Men be added to the game? Next Halloween, maybe? If History actually feels like modeling him this time. Will there be a feature that you can rejoin the same match when your friends are still in it? No, you would have to recode the entire game for that, sadly.
This question
Is
that we
income
get
team
asked, like,
update Eric?
2
I already have
years.
competent team already. We don't need that.
There's a competent team in the game already.
Yes, we have competent team, and that's in the game. You know, I could actually I could make like a full incompetent team for like practice if you want, if you care enough for that.
I don't think it's needed, dude.
Yeah, but like I said, that's why I said for
Practice,
practice.
If you want it, you can make that. You're gonna
And
answer
that,
more.
by the way, if the Dingxio posted the like date, that's just the latest time it will probably be. It's almost definitely before that.
Astro Corey, what am I looking at? Okay, let me ask some questions now. Will
Wait,
you
one more?
guys finally
What happened to the Fulman
Okay.
Tower? Not coming. Been lied to. Been lied to.
Front man?
There's no
Oh
front man.
yeah, meme the learner.
There's no front man. There's no front man.
Okay,
Add
will you guys
20
finally
sure.
update the toilets? Eula, I'm sorry, hand, dude. I'm so used to that. Okay,
Okay, I should have.
you guys finally updated the toilets? Did you guys finally update the toilets? I don't understand that question. The question, do you mean like the the toilet towers or the enemy toilets? I don't think there's gonna be like an entire enemy remodel for the toilets, since that's like a lot, and for now we're just trying to get update 4 out, so maybe in the future? What update are you guys excited to add to the game? Except for Armada and Chill update. Okay, I can't think of anything actually. Probably just finally releasing some of the unfinished content, and probably just more chapters, since the game lacks like replayability and actual new playable content.
Did
just
someone
more chapters.
change the Q&A question slow-mo to an hour again? There's no reason to do that, bro. Come on. Come on, Tara.
Oh yeah, look in stage chat. You can see how huge the speaker carrier is. It's bigger than most of the maps in the game. But it's not like he just flies above the map. He's cool.
I think you misspelled how, Mr. Mean Radio. I think you misspelled how.
Okay, let me answer some questions. Will SCP Battle Pass be ever come? Hand wanted to make an SCP Battle Pass, so in the future. Chat cameraman is planned. Yes, after Armada with the other stuff. So yes. Are you only updating the game with big ones when with big updates when a big episode of Stupid Toilet comes out? No, since we still do the bi-weekly updates, we can't just like bi-weekly update release a chapter. We have enough time for that. The problem is getting a map and stuff. Then I actually like plan for enemy and balancing. So no, we can update for smaller episodes as well, like episode 7. Even though that was like a decent sized episode. Do you guys think you will collaborate with other games like Blockade Battlefront? Probably not. The best chance we have is like a collab with Mayhem, since Wukros is like the co-owner of Mayhem, but that's in the far future, since Mayhem is still a work in progress. But for Blockade, that's 100% a no, because Sirin does not like us at all for some reason. And just now I'm not trying to say anything, but he just does not like us. Will there be more emotes? Yeah. Is Skibidi Wars universe okay. Is Skibidi Wars characters planned to be added, or will we never see them? Tri-Titan, Artemis, and Athena are planned for the future. When is new season and what is it about? The new season is gonna be the community pass season. There was like a contest for people to make towers for the game, and the ones we choose
Is,
will
not
be
was.
added to the. Oh, when is it? Early 2026, after Armada. Will there be? Yeah, there will be more new multiverse chapters. That's in the roadmap. That's in Q&A answers. Will there be a new skin rarity between Secret and Godly? No, we already have enough rarities. What other quality of life updates are you planning to do? Update 4 is gonna have a bunch of quality of life. Will we get any new chances for extra slot units? Probably not, except like game nights, but making extra slot towers has been banned, so probably not.
Q&A ends at XX55.
Oh my god, yeah, we have the big thing coming up. Oh god. Will there be more units like Overseer Trader? The entire Armada update is quest units, so yes. When will MJ Toilet arrive? MJ Toilet, Semi-Titan Mutant, like Mafia Mutant, and the other toilet things are coming after Armada. Will there be future towers like Awakened Crater? Talking about his passive, that it passively gains DPS? No. Will there be more Awakened Crater lore? Probably in the future. Will there be a map with a boss where 100 players can join? That was gonna be raids. Those are already answered that, so you can just look in Q&A answers. But that was cancelled, but it might come back. Will there be an evolution system, like where you collect items and do quests to evolve units? If you're talking about like Titan TD,
Yes,
and
we are. Yes, we are adding Clash Royale and we are adding Heroics.
No.
And we're
No,
adding Mega
no.
Knight.
Every
Mega
10
Knight.
of that tower that you place, you get an evolved version.
And we're adding Boss Band to the cycle.
Boss Bandit Mega Knight cycle. Let's go, dude. Will there be voice acting in the game ever? Probably. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. I'm pretty sure we already talked about adding voice acting in the future. Will there be more skins for the game? Hopefully not. Are there gonna be more tasks to complete and get a tower like O5 TV? It depends if we add more secrets to the game. There was a funny idea about making a Skibidi defense ARG, but I don't think that's ever gonna actually happen. Why does 75% of the staff team have woman avatars? I don't know.
I'm not gonna say.
I don't know. They want to feel pretty, dude. I don't know what's wrong with that. Is Dragon gonna get a buff or change? No. No. How many units will the new Armada update include? Well, it's like 8 or 9 if I remember correctly. Is there gonna be more towers from Tower Battles Battlefront? Probably not. Are they ever planning to add new trades? And if so, will there be any trades like making a unit make money per hit? That seems kind of broken, but depending how it is balanced, probably. When will Ultimate Clock get released? Hopefully with Armada update. Along with Ultimate Reworks, but I don't know if that's gonna make it in time. Will there be a chapter dedicated to Update 4 upon release? Or will it just be in the story chapters in a while? Oh, like Armada chapter? There's gonna be like a chapter for Armada. Like a story mode chapter, so yeah. Is my glorious King Titan Speaker Man getting some sort of rework or buff? I mean, there's a planned like UTS rework where he becomes controllable and has like a UTTV interaction where he becomes overcharged and just destroys everything. Like in the series. Will Update 4 be the game's biggest update? Like the second biggest? The biggest update was Update 3, which added a lot of things. So it's like so second biggest. Are you guys gonna rework every single units? There's a planned rework for every single Speaker Man to make them more lore accurate. So we can do that for cameras that are like the older cameras, like Plunger Man, since he's he's really outdated. So it's like planned in the future, but not anytime soon. How is Speaker Carrier gonna work? So you place him down, he kills everything. It's just a normal tower. It's not gonna be like an ability or something. Will we ever be getting Sinister Titan? As a tower, like in the black hole form or whatever, no. But like the pre-evil form, where he was still nice, yeah. Probably in the future. Will SD do more playtests like with the Armada Cube? Yes, in the future.
Okay,
Really
and that's
bad
what
with
they
Skibidi Tower defense. No. Hold on, a few more questions. One more question. Let me find a really good one.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
you got like
real
bad
good one. In
30
Stay Chat,
seconds.
real quick. No. Send your final thing. Real good
Oh, yeah,
one.
stay chat.
Send your real good one.
Any
Come on.
final questions you have.
Come on.
Any
Be real
final
swift.
questions in stage chat, you can send them right now.
All right, Q&A
Lock
ended.
in Skibidis. No. Those are too OP. When a
All
new
right, guys,
skill be
see
added?
you next
No.
time.
No. Okay.
Bye.
We'll try Titan be